Yo, what's good, gang? Type about in the video. And today, boys, we got a 49ers versus Seahawks game recap. This is recorded a couple hours after, so we got some news and stuff to cover. But hey, if you are new here, like, subscribe, helps the channel grow. Leave your thoughts and opinions down in the comments, and what your guys' takes are on this Niners game. But before we get into that though, the biggest news, we're gonna look at the box score and stuff. The biggest news of the game is Trey Lance is out for the season. He broke his ankle, basically, is kind of what I'm getting at. Kind of similar to the Dak Prescott injury, not last year, but the year before that. It wasn't as sideways, but it was, yeah. So he's out for the year. It just sucks. And I've never seen such a bipolar fan base, dog. Like, I love the Niners. I love our fan base, but god dang, bro. I remember games last year where, get Trey Lance in, get Trey Lance in. And as soon as, and people were like happy Trey Lance got hurt, dog. I'm like, what the, bro? This kid, and like, oh, Jimmy Garoppolo is better than Trey Lance. I would hope Jimmy Garoppolo is better than Trey Lance, bro. He's been in our offense for like, what, 4 or 5 years at this point? 6 maybe? I don't know. I'm tripping. I kind of just spewing off the top of my head. Haven't looked it up. What did he come? He came here in 2017, end of 2017, 2016, 2017 season, was out the 18-19 season. I have no clue. I can't remember, dog. Sorry, my bad. But I would hope he's better. He's more experienced. He's been in the NFL. He sat behind Tom Brady for a couple, like 3-4 years, dude. Like, I would hope Jimmy Garoppolo is better than Trey Lance. But like, I personally think we shouldn't be judging Trey Lance as of what he is right now. We need to like look what Trey Lance can become. Cause I feel like, but also my main problem with this team is the coaching, dog. Shanahan, why are we running QB blast 6 fucking times? Why are we just QB draw? Why is Trey Lance running in between the tackles? He's not a running back. He don't need to be doing this. He don't. He simply don't. Dude, I watched Josh Allen play, Kyler Murray, Justin Fields even, like, same draft class, dog. Like, mobile, only Lamar even Lamar, dude. Like, Lamar runs probably the most. He only had 9 rush attempts. Here, we'll switch over. He had 100 rushing yards on 9 rushing attempts. Trey Lance had 3 in like 2 drives, guys. We don't need to be running Trey Lance this much. If Lamar Jackson's not running that much, and Lamar Jackson doesn't, like, Trey Lance isn't he's a player. He wants to run people over. He wants to be a big body. He's not gonna slide. I'm sorry, but I wish Trey would slide. I hopefully next year when I'm sorry, I'm silencing my phone. Hopefully when Trey Lance comes back next year, we learn from this, bro. We can't just use him like a wildcat quarterback. We can't do that. Because whenever Jimmy Garoppolo came, like, there was a graphic they showed on the screen. The Niners had 3 passes to 12 runs with Trey Lance, or 13 runs or something. Jimmy Garoppolo comes in, it's like 13 runs to 10 passes. Why aren't we giving Trey Lance the same opportunities? And whenever I see Jimmy Garoppolo come in, the offense is easier for Garoppolo. The Niners will run it two times in a row, 3rd and 4. Trey Lance, you got to step back and make a play. Jimmy Garoppolo gets out there, 2nd down. It's a PA boot, throws to a wide open guy who takes off for 30 yards. It's like, bro, can we give Trey Lance these same opportunities? Like, I imagine the Niners offense being kind of the same with Trey Lance as it is with Jimmy Garoppolo. I figured it would look the same, but like, randomly Trey Lance keeps a PA boot, or he does scramble and get a 1st down. I'm not thinking QB power up the middle like he's a running back. No, what the hell are we doing? That's my biggest complaint is Shanahan don't know. He's in love with Trey Lance's mobility, but that's all he cares about, it seems like. That's all he is utilizing. Trey Lance has a better arm than Jimmy Garoppolo. He could throw it deep. Let's download some deep throws. No. Instead, we just run the kid to death, and then he gets hurt. I was like, damn. I told my dad last week with Chicago, I was like, bro, we keep running this shit with him. He's going to get hurt. This was my concerns with him last year. Shanahan just has this infatuation with running Trey Lance like he's a running back, and he's gonna get hurt, dog. I knew this was gonna happen. Let me make sure I'm recording. But yeah, man. Hey, shout out to Jimmy Garoppolo. I like Jimmy Garoppolo. I don't have nothing to give against Jimmy Garoppolo. It's just I was ready for Trey Lance. We traded 3 first-round picks for this dude, or 2, or whatever. And I just want to see the kid play. I really do. I want to, because I feel like he could be great. It's just Shanahan's not helping him out, bro. Like he really isn't. So, but let's talk about Jimmy though. Coming in, he looked good, man. Well, actually, he looked like Jimmy. Shanahan called the same normal stuff that he would always call with Jimmy. Just normal play action stuff. The run game looked good. And then, like, people saying, oh, like, Trey Lance had 2 drives going. We drove down, got 3. We drove down and got another 3. Jimmy Garoppolo came in 1 play of that drive. And then we kicked our 3. But, like, Trey Lance had good drives going. Like, I don't know. I'm really upset because it's only week 2, dog. Like, I wish Trey needs experience is his biggest thing. So I guess next season's Trey season, because I'm gonna be pissed if we re-sign Jimmy Garoppolo, dog. I'm gonna be mad, just because. But yeah, all right. Let's get to talking though, boys, about the team. Yeah, shout out to Jimmy Garoppolo though. He came in, looked nice-ish. He looked like Jimmy Garoppolo. When Jimmy Garoppolo is on, Jimmy Garoppolo is a great quarterback. But then it's whenever Jimmy Garoppolo has to do stuff, like whenever the run game isn't there and we need our quarterback to carry us, Jimmy struggles with that. Okay. Whatever. Let's talk about the game, dog. I'm so sorry. I'm just, I'm really mad. It's mainly Shanahan is the one I'm mad at. Like, I knew Trey was gonna get hurt because he has this infatuation, like I said multiple times, of running him up the fucking middle, dude. What I expected a Trey Lance offense to look at like is some PA boots, every now and again a read option, every now and again a QB power. I'm cool with like a Trey Lance QB power once or twice a game, but like, we don't need to run it like 6 times. Like, our first third down play was a QB power with Trey Lance. I'm like, bro, let the kid throw. We got to get him those reps. It's like, if we're terrible this year and Trey Lance was able to develop and like towards the end of the year, he was looking good. Hey, I'd be way more ecstatic than this shit happening, because now we got a kid who has basically 4 NFL starts. I would say 3 because this game he only got 2 drives in. But we'll say 4 because that's what will pop up. 4 NFL starts going into next year, where Jimmy Garoppolo is a free agent coming up next year. And there's going to be a lot more on his shoulders. I just hope Kyle Shanahan looks at this and be like, hey, man, not ruined RG. Yeah, I would say we saw what happened to RG3. I don't want that happening to Trey Lance, dog. I really want to see Trey Lance blossom and go crazy. Lap dance Lance, bro. I really want to see him do some stuff. But yeah, let's get going, though. The defense, bro, looked amazing. Seattle scored 7 points, but it was on a blocked field goal. 0 points allowed from the defense. Okay? So they basically shut him out. But, shout out to that. They're Tariq Woolen blocking that field goal. I told you he was gonna be dog. I wanted him in the draft, but so the defense, Talanoa Hufanga looks like an absolute baller, dog. Like, he looks crazy good. I don't know. I honestly didn't expect it. If I had to pick anybody in that secondary to really break out, I was expecting Tavarius Moore, because he was hurt last year, and he's 6'2", runs good speed. He runs good. He's fast. I was expecting him to make that jump. But hey, I'm cool with Hufanga making that jump, dog. And then the run game, Jeff Wilson. Hey, he looked really good. Ty Davis Price, his average, I don't know. He'd do good. Like, he'd break off a good run, and then he would get stopped for like a 2-yard, 1-yard gain. So it was kind of iffy. Trey Lance looked good when he did run it. He did complete 2 or 3 passes. Shout out to Trey. Jimmy went 13 for 21, 154 yards and a touchdown. Yeah, Jimmy Garoppolo had a couple QB sneaks. He got in on the QB sneak. Juszczyk had a good touchdown. Debo looked really good on the rush. Had a big 50-yard run, and then he had 44 yards receiving. And hey, Brandon Ayuk is looking really good. Bro, I can't talk today. Really good. I'm excited for him to continue because I think personally right now I think Debo is still a weapon. I still see him as the wide back role. I think Brandon Ayuk is our number one receiver. I really do believe that. But yeah, I think Jeff Wilson and Ty Davis Price with Elijah Mitchell out. I think we're in good hands. And what's the rookie's name? He was a preseason guy. I can't remember his name. He made the roster, but he didn't get any touches. I kind of wish we would have saw a little bit of him. But yeah. And the Brandon Ayuk, I feel like he's going to be really good. Same with Debo. I know Debo's good. Ross Dwelly's still solid backup tight end. Ray makes a good play. Juwan Jennings is basically a bona fide tight end out there. He's such a good blocker in the run game. He was getting chippy with a couple of the Seahawks defenders arguing with him and stuff, so it was kind of nice. But yeah, Danny Gray changed number to number 6. I'll be honest, I like the 86 more. I don't know why, I just do. But he had one target. It was deep down the end zone. Jimmy kind of threw a bad ball. I'm going to be honest. He was going to the corner, and then Jimmy kind of threw it behind. And weird adjustment. But, yeah. Dre Greenlaw, I would say I think the defense, I think we only had one. Okay, I stopped kind of watching whenever we started. I was watching, but wasn't paying as much attention, whenever we were up 20-7, the Niners were just running the clock. We did score another time, but is what it is, right? But I think we only had one penalty, and it was on Emmanuel Mosley on the third down. I think we gotta stop that drive anyway. It was on, he got the penalty on DK Metcalf, I believe, right? I'm trying to remember. Yeah. But yeah, so I think we only had one penalty this game. Love it. Big turnaround from last game. Huge. But Drake Greenlaw just got signed to a new 2-year deal with the Niners, so he's staying with us. Glad he didn't commit any penalties. But hey, Dre Greenlaw looks good. I really do like him. I think we do have the best linebacker core in the league. And then Talanoa Hufanga, young baller, dude. Breakout player. Oh my goodness, I'm excited. Travarius Ward got a pick. The Seahawks did some weird little wildcat passing. Travarius got a pick. I'm excited. First one is a Niner. But yeah, Nick Bosa. He's Nick Bosa. 2 sacks. He does that, you know what I'm saying? But 2 sacks, he's a baller. Honestly, Tashawn Gibson had a pick that Hufanga should have caught it, but he tipped it up in the air and Gibson got it. Fred Warner, still Fred Warner flying around making plays. Honestly, I'm really impressed with a lot of the team. I can't wait till we get George Kittle back. He didn't play this game. I think it's the same injury. I can't remember what it is. Was it his groin, hamstring, something? I can't remember. I just don't be remembering shit, dog. I'm sorry. But hopefully he's back next week, Sunday Night Football against the Broncos. Excited for the game. Get to see Jimmy Garoppolo with a week's worth of preparation. Kittle's going to be back. Get to see him the first time. And I wonder when Jimmy Ward, I think he's got another week and then he'll be back. I don't know. But yeah, man. Defense looked amazing. And from what I saw from the Broncos, the Texans was 1 score away from winning. I feel like we could feast on them. I'm going to be honest, especially if the defense plays like this and the run game keeps going on offense. And as long as Jimmy don't play bad, as long as Jimmy don't throw a couple boneheaded picks, we'll be good. But yeah, get well, Trey Lance. I hope he gets well. Speedy recovery. Can't wait to see you next year, my guy. Because next year, I think, has to be his year because, we're not, we can't wait no more. We got to get this kid some reps. But yeah, man, really looked good. What is your guys' thoughts and opinions on the team? I feel like the defense is up there. It's being elite. The receiving core, I really do like it with Ayuk and Debo. The run game's still solid. The O-line's not the best for pass protection, but run game, they look like they're clicking on all cylinders. Not all. I'll say they're clicking about 85% of the way. We still got a little bit more because we got Aaron Banks making his first season as a starter. Spencer Buford, the rookie. Jake Brendel, don't know too much about him, but he's played decent, I guess. But yeah, man, Really sucks that Trey Lance got hurt. We'll do a quick recap. Sucks Trey Lance got hurt. We do have the best backup in the league though, in Jimmy Garoppolo. So I think we're still going to be a playoff team, a decent team, especially with the way some of these teams our division's looking. Actually, they looked a lot better this week. I ain't gonna lie. All the teams that lost, the Seahawks were the only team in our division to win last week. Everybody else lost. All our teams in the division won this week besides the Seahawks. They lost. So, yeah, I don't know. Who do you think's our biggest competitor? Because I don't know. The Cardinals are weird. They did have a 20-point comeback though against the Raiders, so that was sick. That Ravens Dolphins game looked hell, dude. That was a crazy game. Tua breakout season, dog. What the hell? I wasn't expecting that. But yeah, let's look at what we got next week. Does it show? Yeah, Broncos on Saturday night. Sanford, we're 2-point half underdogs. Yeah, that's it though. I guess we'll be back here next Sunday for the Niners unless we can do a trade or something. I'll make a video on that. But yeah, boys, till next time. It's your boy Tybo. Peace. Let me know your thoughts and opinions down